Now at 6, a woman is found dead and a man critically hurt inside a home. Now investigators are trying to piece together what happened behind closed doors. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Annette Montgomery. Police made that discovery inside a home on Oak Street in Winchester. Fox 61's Alicia Hercules is live there tonight with what we know so far and how neighbors are now reacting. Alicia.
Annette, as of right now, police say they believe this was a domestic violence related incident. The neighbors I spoke with say they're stunned after hearing about what happened.
I was up all night and, you don't think something like this is going to happen.
Willow Fox, a neighbor of 17 years, says she was shocked to learn of what happened.
It's heartbreaking what has happened.
Chris Succi, the chief of the Winchester Police Department, says the call came in at around 10 o'clock Monday night.
A family member went to their home, and when they entered the home, they discovered there was blood inside.
When police arrived, they found 54-year-old Carrie Stetson dead and 67-year-old Leon Stetson seriously hurt. Leon Stetson was taken to an area hospital via Lifestar helicopter. Court records show 2 protective orders against Leon Stetson in April. The details of the protective orders were unavailable. Carrie was also the owner of Railway Cafe in Winstead. Throughout the day, family and friends gathered at the cafe to leave flowers at a small memorial there. Several local businesses in the community also gave their condolences to Carrie Stetson and her family on social media. Chief Succi says he served with Carrie on several local boards. He described her as a pillar of the community.
Carrie Stetson and her family mean so much to this community. They're immersed in our community, and it's a tremendous loss for our community.
Fox says she practically grew up with the Stetson family.
She was like the neighborhood mama.
She says Carrie will truly be missed.
She was definitely a very kind person, She had a smile that would just light up a room.
Police do not believe there is any active threat to the community. The State Police Western District Major Crimes Division is leading the investigation. Live in Winchester, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.
Thank you so much, Alicia. Well, right now, Bridgeport police are investigating a deadly stabbing inside of a rooming house. Police tell us around midnight, 41-year-old Felicia Riddick was found unresponsive with multiple stab wounds at the Park Avenue rooming house. She was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. We also know a second woman also suffered a minor stab wound at the home. Officials say those stabbings are isolated incidents. Well, this afternoon, leaders in New Britain are demanding former Mayor Erin Stewart repay the money she's accused of misusing, and as soon as possible. The city's corporate council set 3 deadlines for these payments, but didn't say what would happen if Stewart fails to pay up. The letter says she owes more than $102,000 in attorney's fees, which is due July 1st. Due on August 1st is the more than $107,000 for separation payouts. And then due on September 1st, the more than $31,000 for tuition reimbursements. Altogether, that totals more than $241,000. And the corporate council says the letter serves as a formal notice that the pension Stewart secured is now canceled. The city says if it finds she misused any more taxpayer dollars, they will try to get that money back as well. An independent report released last week recommended the city seek repayment. Investigators also suggested the findings be reviewed by state and federal law enforcement. Stewart has not been charged with any crimes as of now. If you would like to read more of the report, we have it on our website at fox61.com.
Time for a look at the weather now. Get ready for more heat and humidity as we move through the week. Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank joins us with a look at the forecast. Rach?
Yeah, tomorrow the humidity joins the party, but it's really going to be Thursday and Friday that we have that combination of both heat and humidity, and that will make it feel like 95 to near triple digits during the afternoons, both of those days. So we like to give you an alert whenever we think the weather will impact your day, and this is going to be 2 days that we think the heat will. It's going to be be tough for kids, educators in the classrooms, or if you work outside, just making sure that you're taking care of yourself. You know the drill. Temperatures right now are pretty nice out there, 70s to near 80 degrees, 69 in Groton. Tomorrow, temperatures won't be quite as warm. We'll see more clouds, especially in the afternoon. There is a chance for a spotty shower just as that humidity starts to return. Overnight lows will be right around 60 degrees. I would say still comfy sleeping weather, but not as cool as it has been the last few nights. Tomorrow we'll see increasing clouds. High temperatures will be around 80 degrees inland, although we're thinking 70s for the shoreline. And then we have that weather impact alert for both afternoons for Thursday and Friday. Near 90, but feeling way hotter than that, at least inland. We'll get a closer look at all of this. Your full forecast is coming up.
Now to 2 crashes in less than 2 months on the same street in East Haven. And hear this, in both cases, those cars ended up crashing into businesses along a busy Foxon Boulevard. Fox 61 Celine Arif shows us the damage from the latest crash that could have ended a lot differently.
I'm here at Zaza City Convenience, where things are already looking much better at the crash site, but on Monday it looked more like this. Broken glass, products thrown everywhere, and a shaken-up store employee. It happened Monday morning when Mohammed Aragma was the only one working the register.
The good thing wasn't there was no customer was inside. It would be really bad.
He says if someone was standing right here in the store, the car would have likely hit them. The entire car ended up in the store, and thankfully it just missed him while he was behind the counter.
I got scared actually. I jumped from here. If he moved just a little bit more to that side, I would crash in here too.
It was a close call for him, and it was a close call for the driver.
I was scared, crying.
He says the driver couldn't remember what happened, but he was able to walk away without any major injuries. As for the mess left behind, store employees spent hours cleaning up. Temporary repairs were made in the front, and later that evening the town said the store could reopen. After 2 crashes in 2 months on Foxon Boulevard, he hopes this is the last one.
I don't know. I think it's something bad luck in here.
The other business that met the same fate was Hot Rooster Restaurant. A car crashed into it in April. Owner Basil Waite says he's shocked to see this happen again.
Sure, now that this has happened for the second time, I'm confident that the law enforcement will probably step in and put some type of protocol into either slow the traffic down or, be present over here a little bit more.
Waite says he was able to reopen in about 4 days, and while it's business as usual at the restaurant, he hopes no more businesses are impacted the way his was. We reached out to East Haven Police to ask if the driver from Monday's crash was charged with anything, but we have not heard back. In East Haven, Celine Arif, Fox 61.
The state police say a man died this morning after he rear-ended a tractor trailer on I-91. They say 22-year-old Frank Mute of Meriden was driving on the southbound side of I-91 in Windsor when he ran into the back of the truck. Happened around 11:15 near exit 35B, and police say he died right there on the scene. The driver of the truck was not hurt. State police say they are looking for witnesses to the crash, so please call them if you saw it or have dash cam video. And police arrested and charged 5 people with sexual abuse of a minor after an undercover operation in New Britain. According to state police, undercover detectives posed as an adult who had access to an underage child. And they said throughout the operation, the suspects used online chats to negotiate a price for sex with the child. Police said all 5 suspects traveled to a hotel in New Britain where they were arrested. They were all charged with commercial sexual abuse of a minor.
Now to some election news. The Los Angeles mayoral runoff is officially set. Mayor Karen Bass will face progressive Nithya Raman after Raman's late surge knocked conservative candidate Spencer Pratt out of the race. The shift in votes comes after thousands of mail-in ballots were processed days after the polls closed. And that prompted strong allegations from the White House.
The way that they're coming in just so happens to work out such that the Republican is getting kicked out of the final 2, so it's a Democrat versus Democrat runoff. That seems pretty shady to me.
California's largely mail-in election allows properly postmarked ballots to be received and counted up to 7 days after Election Day. Mayor Bass claimed there are no irregularities, and she's looking forward to running against Raman.
If you're in Hartford and you're looking for a place to watch the World Cup games, Pratt Street has you covered.
It does. The city is hosting watch parties during all the matches starting this Friday.
Now, Fox 61's Jamel Johnson is down on Pratt Street now. Jamel, not really much happening there right now, but it's going to be hopping on Friday, right?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to be booming here on Pratt Street on Friday as Hartford fans are going to be coming here and mixing and mingling with like-minded fans and their friends and everything like that for these watch parties, and they're going to be cheering on their favorite teams. Spoiler alert, we got our favorite teams in the background, those USA flags. We're going to be pulling for our guys to hopefully bring home that beautiful Gold Cup. But if you're a fan of any of the 48 teams, this is going to be the spot for you starting on Friday. Now, these watch parties are all a part of Hartford's Summer of Soccer, and they're basically going to be doing a bunch of activities across the city for the World Cup. Hartford Mayor Aruna Navulampalam says the city consistently ranks in the top 10 of U.S. TV markets for soccer viewership, and he believes many people will discover and fall in love with the game this year. Officials view this as a prime opportunity to capitalize on soccer's rapid growth in the country by bringing these watch parties to Pratt Street. Now, leaders say there will be a large outdoor screen here on Pratt Street, and you can gather around it with your friends, cheering on your favorite team and players.
I was talking to a friend who's going to the Scotland game this weekend at Foxborough, and just the parking is going to be $250. You can come down to Pratt Street and pay $5 for parking, watch the Team USA game on a big screen with all of your friends, with a ton of screaming fans. There's no reason to watch these games alone. It's going to be such an incredible atmosphere.
Now, leaders say these businesses on Pratt Street, they will also be probably playing those games, but a lot of that action is going to be happening outside with the watch party. Like I said, there's going to be a big screen out here, so all you got to do, maybe get some food from your favorite restaurant out here, get some drinks, and then just come and gather around the TV, and it's going to be a really fun time. Now, the first game will kick off on Friday, June 12th, and that's going to be Canada versus Bosnia, and they'll have it right here in Hartford. Jamel Johnson at Fox 61.
Should be a great turnout there Friday. Thank you, Jamel. Well, don't miss our World Cup preview show, Setting the Stage. Alexa Harley and Sean Humphrey will be joined by special guest Ian Dark, who is calling the tournament's opening match on Fox 61, and Fox Sports betting analyst Chris the Bear Felica. You can stream it tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. on the free Fox 61 app.